Does that take the Lizard Blades with it? It does. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like the video, comment, and even subscribe if you haven't done so yet, because we've got banging Magic the Gathering arena content literally every single day of my life. Today we'll be playing with Rakdos Aggro, Paint It Neon Black, and this is a red-black aggro-based deck looking to utilize Trample and Double Strike, a few of my favorite things. In today's video, we'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies held within, demonstrate this throughout the gameplay footage against not only the best decks in the world, but also the best players, which is super exciting. This will give you a deeper understanding of exactly how the deck is meant to operate effectively and efficiently. Then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and general channel shenanigans. So again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's take a look at the deck. Alrighty then, Paint It Neon Black. This is actually the second edition or variant of the build that I've done, and a couple of the improvements right out of the gate. Kumano faces Kakazan. This card is fantastic. I cannot get over it. And Life of Toshiro Amizawa. Wow, together these cards are very, very neat. And then, you know, it's basically what the deck was prior to this. If you're unfamiliar, in a second we'll go through it all, but before then, it's a 2.2 average mana value, best of one standard deck with 24 creatures, 12 non-creatures, and 24 lands. So it should be fairly consistent. The, you know, curve is very, very light, and we even have a little bit of ramp to help us out throughout that process. So first off, we would like to talk about Double Strike and Trample. It is one of the most aggressive keyword synergies that you can use. Trample ensures that you can't be chump blocked, so you know you can't put a 1/1 in front of it and stop the damage. That damage still goes through, and then of course when we add Double Strike to this, it will be a lot of damage that goes through, which is super exciting. So a few of our favorite things with Trample: the Blood Vial Purveyor for 4 mana as a 5/6 with flying and Trample. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token, and whenever the Blood Vial Purveyor attacks, it gets +1/+1 until the end of turn for each blood token that the defending player will control. So you know it's a 5/6. It can go to a 6/6, 7/6, 8/6 potentially, depending on how many spells that they're casting that don't directly remove the Purveyor, because obviously we'll need it to attack. And then putting Double Strike on this through the Lizard Blades. It's a 2 mana 1/1 artifact creature equipment lizard with Double Strike, and you can equip it to another creature that you control, much like you would in equipment for 2, which is super exciting. So all of a sudden, the Blood Vial Purveyor becomes a, you know, I don't have words for it. Last night playing, I had this as a 9/10 flying Trample Double Strike, and that's lethal, which is pretty crazy. So at Sushi, the Blazing Sky is here as well for 4 as a 4/4 with flying and Trample again, and it's that Trample that we really like to combine with the Double Strike. When it dies, you get to choose one, either exiling the top 2 cards of your library until the end of turn. You can play those cards, which is super exciting, and then you could also create 3 treasure tokens instead if you want. We can also gain Trample potentially through the Reckless Storm Seeker's Night Side Storm / Charger. Let's pretend I said that right. Daybound 2/3, and you can give +1/+0 to something at the beginning of your combat and haste, which is nice. Nightbound +2/+0 plus haste and Trample, which is super exciting, and it itself gets a buff through its power and toughness of +1/+1, bringing it to 3/4 as well. So that's kind of where we're going on the top end of things. Of course, now that we have Double Strike and Trample, we can talk about some other ways to complement that. Life of Toshiro is one of them. When it enters play and on your next draw step, you get to choose one of the first 3 options, either putting +2/+2 until end of turn on your creature. Target creature gets -1/-1 until the end of turn, or gain 2 life. So we have Double Strike, we have Trample. Why not add that +2/+2 to that creature, and that will increase your damage output by 4, which is gosh darn ridiculous. And then we have the Reclusive Painter here as well for 2 as a 1/2. When it enters play, create a treasure. When a creature enters play on top of it, and you spent a treasure to cast it, it'll get +1/+1 for each treasure spent to do so, which is super exciting. So it's another way to increase the power and toughness of our Trample attackers that will then gain Double Strike. Breaking away from that, you know, we've got some general chip damage through the Fireblade Charger as a 1/1. If it's equipped, it has haste, which is an option here through the blades. When it dies, it'll deal damage equal to its power to any target, which makes it a good option for not only the Painter, but the Life of Toshiro Plus, and of course the Reckless Storm Seeker Plus as well. Shambling Gas, because it's just so annoying. That -1 is ridiculous. You can also ramp creating a treasure whenever it dies. The Kumano, just a fantastic card. So much value here. Dealing 1 damage to each opponent on each planeswalker that they control. Next up, whenever you cast your next creature spell, that creature will enter with a +1/+1 counter on it. Hashtag trample double strike, right? So some more synergies here. And then finally, we can exile it and transform it into a 2/2 with haste. And whenever damage is dealt this turn by a source you control would die, exile it instead, which is super exciting. So you're getting very good value through some of the death effects that your opponent's going to rely on that they no longer have access to. With this being said, there's single target removal. If we can't get it through any other forms like the -1/-1 of Toshiro and Gast, there's the Grasp to destroy any creature, but we'll lose 2 life in the process. It's a bit of a trade-off here, right? We have Hive and Den to increase our damage output mid-game, Abandon Mire to grab a trample creature back from the grave, and Defiance to increase our final attack damage output as well if we don't have anything else. It's also nice to potentially chump block to give you that extra turn to smash in for lethal. That is the deck. I hope you guys enjoy playing today's Mythic ranks against the best decks and the best players in the world, as we always do, which is a good reason for you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our daily content. Thank you all so much. Make sure to like the video as well, and let's get into today's gameplay. Opponent goes first. I'm a little nervous with the hand. If we pull Black Source, it's fine, but like, what are the chances of that? Minuscule, it's like under 20%. I don't think, you know, that's a risk we can really take, so this is fine. We have both sources. We'll play slow. Painter can ramp. You know, there's plenty of treasures here. Should we be cheaters and just put in Goldspan Dragon? Like, hey, I mean, whoops. How'd you get in there? Oh, gosh. All right. Goblin Javelineer. Are we well matched against a Goblins deck? I want to say not really. We don't have to play slow though, which definitely helps us since we're on the draw. Now we can just nuke this Javelineer. That's fine. Oh, and I will too. Take the damage. We're not ramping for anything special. Just get blasted. How about that, right? Enter in play. Excuse me. Fast turn. Ooh, I have to... Since we redid the mic, my hotkeys are all garbage, I guess. They need to be reprogrammed. Hit magic missile. Okay. I'm going for it. Right? I think that's fantastic. I thought I heard like an old school phone ringing. I was like, that is the strangest thing. The Wild Mage seems pretty weird, man. I like this though. Like, this is a great situation. We're 6 down to 14, and we've got the defenders on the mage. Unless they have the removal, then I'm kind of worried. Like, what is Galena, the Wild Mage, going to copy? Uh-oh, that's such a great card. I love the Hellkite. 17. They have to get higher than 15. 17 again. Nice. Oh my god, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, they don't get it. No, they do. Wow. That's 16 damage. We're down to 2. Do they have a shock in hand? Wow. That was pretty lucky for them. That was like super duper lucky to get that many high rolls. Shoot, I guess we need to gain life, don't we? Oh my gosh. Last turn. They may just have lethal here. Wow. Get wrecked. Let's see what was there just for fun. I mean, this is a good game. I don't know how I feel about that. Ouch. On the draw, that's fine. Playing slow, I like it. I'm right behind you. 1 damage, down to 19. Let's go. Oh, gaining life. That's annoying. Land out, painter out. +1 counter, make the treasure. Charger out, pay with treasure, +1 counter. I'm a little worried about what this deck is going to do to us, though. Simic Ramp, 4 land available. We've got a lot of land in hand. Pack leader out. It's not bad. 2 available mana. Must be protection. Not playing the blades until next turn. I believe the charger can swing for 2. We take it down to 18. And turn. Blade stays in our hand, so they can't remove it. They're gonna remove something else. Right, they don't know about it. Not that we've got a massive attacker ready to go, but, you know, still 4 damage would be alright. If they overextend. 3 cards in hand. So we're gonna need to win that value war, but it's gonna be hard with that in play. Ay caramba. Interesting. That plot just gets thicker and thicker. Doesn't matter where we go here. It's just almost too good. 19 life still, though, so we will have to get very lucky with what's in their hand, right? Do they have removal? Do they have fight effects? Hopefully, you know, none of that. Right, just a couple Sculptors of Winter. No harm, no foul. Ranger's class. Totally. Down to 1 available mana. Oh, no. 0 mana because the Sculptor's summoning sickness, right? Okay, okay. Some blades. Flip the blades to the Purveyor. I guess we should have played the land and used a red source for the Fireblade. My bad. This is 14 damage. Trample, so much of it still goes through, down to 11. I've in play as an additional attacker next turn, worst case. 2 cards in hand. No way. Does that take the Lizard Blades with it? It does. All right. So we're getting clowned today. That's become apparent. Who does that? This still belongs to me, though. So, very merry untouch yourself from my frickin' creature. You know what I mean? this is 4 and 5. Wouldn't have enough land to do that. Let's throw it on the painter. Attack with the painter. If they block, I mean, we get a kill if not 4 damage. I'm sure the wolf just gets in front of it though. The wolf and a 3/3. But not the Mind Flayer, right? The wolf and the other wolf. We take the other wolf because it's a draw engine. Right, so we take them down, we leave that there. Charger is out, which really sucks about that blood token. Whip to the charger. I think this might be a draw discard time. Can't believe that Mind Flayer. That was so delicious. Wow. Like, first it was Delana and Alina going crazy, and now the Mind Flayer. Like, this is the stuff you don't get anywhere else, ladies and gentlemen. This is my everyday. Yeah, we're gonna toss this. Just get rid of the blood token. For a land, nice. That's cool. It sends shivers up my spine. You know, they're probably just going to push into the Rangers class. I'm surprised they didn't before the attack. They don't necessarily want to buff up my creature if I get it back, though. What you doing, Willis? Cloning it. That is fantastic. That is so freaking good, Randy. I think we just die. Like, I can't even... Well, it has Menace. So we're just gonna kill the 2/2 wolf? That's not good. That's really bad. But if not, we're getting hit for 11 and then for lethal. Like, this is a lose-lose situation here. There is no good way around this. There's not a single way around this. All we get out of this is the 2/2. Very bad. Very bad. Very good. Very, very good. One card to rule them all. Where's my removal spell? Right? We have Infernal Grasp here. Hello? Where are you? Big hit. Big hit. Nice. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. That's how I feel right now. Oh, that's game, man. Like, let's just try to find something, see what would have been there. Freaking nothing, Randy. Hello, good game. We got absolutely dunked on right there. Opponent goes first. Let's keep 7. Oh no. Oh no. Enchantments. Why are you so good? You know why I'm so good. If they play turn 2 natural... Get wrecked. It's as good as it gets. I have to take the visitor. I mean, that's how bad it sucks, is that you have to take the visitor immediately, because it's just going to push up the naturalist and then you lose. But they could also, because you took time out of your day to do that, now just drop the Runeforged champion and go to town, right? Basically go infinite. So it's not great, but we're going to try our best. Restoration just brings it back, which actually sucks as well. Hashtag not good, man. Okay, so I mean, we have the Blood Vial. Hopefully they're out of exile. We can get lethal. Grasping the Naturalists was a fair play as well. However, the thing about the Naturalist is it needs the Rune of Abundance, or I don't even know what it's called. Rune of Trample. Rune of Smash your face down. But now getting this visitor back, super unpleasant, and they just start comboing into it even further. There's nothing we can do here. Right, and this is the rune deck, right? That's what makes it so incredible. And right into him in Chico, like, get wrecked. That's absolutely crazy. So they literally take lethal next turn if this is an exile. Do you think they have the full combo? If they have another exile in hand, I'm absolutely just blown away. It's what makes the deck broken. I guess we should have played at Sushi and then we could have made the treasures. That would have been better, I guess. Thinking about if they do get trampled though, right? Then the defense here is a little bit better, the toughness. Are you kidding me? Nice. That's pretty silly, isn't it? That is pretty silly, isn't it? On the draw, playing fairly slow, I guess. Maybe the gas dies right away. But nonetheless, we don't really have a 2-drop here. Okay, so is this a Velomachus deck? What's going on here? Mardu, and they've discarded some valuable cards here. For 2, down to 20. Ava is in the graveyard. That's not good. Getting 4, 5 here. At least Ava doesn't have reach. 5 available mana. Guaranteed she comes back. No, they don't have it yet. Jin Gitaxis in the grave as well. That's not good. It's not good, man. I'm gassed. Do nothing. Purveyor out, which is great. It's good news for us. They might have removal, right, with that 2 mana. Guaranteed they do. Yeah. It's a good card. Good for them, right? Let's swing. I mean, they might want to double down on the etching. I don't know. It's up to them. They want the treasure here, obviously. Let's just get that charger in. Etching would actually exile it as well, so there would be no treasure there. Right? So that's actually okay. No treasure or no minus. And no minus, I should say, not or, because it's definitely both. We put this on the charger, so if it dies after this goes out, that's good. And if they're going to take the 1/1, that's fine as well. 7 damage here. Four damage. Down to 8. Discarding the land for the draw, that's good for them. End our turn here. It is nighttime for... Ooh. Ooh. They exile the etching.
Stand by as innocent people are slaughtered.
That's their turn. And take that blood vial back.
It's the least you deserve.
Slap Kaya.
I need this.
Play the land. Play the Purveyor. Finish Kaya off with the Charger. Thank you very much. Their turn, 3 cards in hand. Thrilling Discovery's fine. Blood Token and the 2 life is good for them. Boxrill to the grave. Holy Toledo's. Only 3 mana though, so I don't think they're bringing anything back. And then we hit for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we do have lethal here if there's no other life gained. Decent hit. There's a belly, which is what we originally thought the deck to be. So many things to take out of their graveyard here. Luckily, we don't need to. Good game. You guys, the deck's fine. Great deck. All right, going first with like a super acceptable starting hand. Super duper acceptable. What are we playing against? And like, are we brave enough to Lizard Blades? I think we should. But also at the same time, if they have single target removal, that would suck, and this would be better. Let's play as if they do have that single target. And now we're just trying to dodge the meat hook, aka the cheat hook, as it's commonly known as. Ooh! So they just basically nullify the damage we're about to do to them, and that's the reason we played multiple creatures there instead of just the Lizard Blades. Because yes, I do love that counter on the blade, but it makes us a little bit more susceptible to what's going to happen here. I'm going to try to be sneaky. Sneaky. Push up the Ghast. Maybe hit for 5 if we're lucky. Here's removal. You know what that removal's not hitting? Lizard Blades. You know what still triggers next turn? Life of Toshiro. And you know what we can equip? Lizard Blades. Oh, you jerk! Never mind. There goes that plan. We take the binder. Steam the land. Let's play the blades because we're not equipping it for 6, hit for 2, and still trying to dodge the meat hook. Or Path of Peril, which I'm actually not upset to see. That's totally fine. Toshiro out is a 2-3. Another Kumano. I think I may channel this. Some meat feed, I guess. You're gonna take a Blades here from us. Grab, oh, even the, oh, doesn't really matter. It's all good, man. Painter is a 2-3. Makes the treasure. And we could grab these 2/1/1s, but you know, what does that get us? Nothing. Let's pass turn, and maybe we can use it defensively as like some... So we're not casting this because it has been increased now because there's no legendary. Unless the land counts. No, it's a legendary creature. Does not. So getting hit again here, not great. Well, we'll have to discard, right? That's what the ward's about here, so... Not great, but it is what it is. Down to 13, we hit for 2, down to 14. They definitely have card advantage here. 3 in hand. Ouch.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa.
It's okay, it's okay.
Protect my people. You're
It's okay. I don't think it's okay. I hate having an empty hand. Kushi. Get wrecked, Painter. That's 4 life gained.
Remember your training.
I'll grab some life here. I mean, could be worse. Removal tribal. That's really OP. Like, you know, that is a ton of removal. Let's be honest.
Keep watch for intruders.
Let's dunk on the samurai. I do love this card. Like, Life of Toshiro is fantastic.
I'm not overconfident.
They're gonna plus
You're
it,
just
so it
underground.
survives.
I have got
Dog.
new moves to teach you.
Wow. That was good. That was good, man.
Strike fast and
Hit for 7.
hard.
Down to 8. We got. Oh, that's not helping either. Let's just grab some life and transform. Here's the hive, which again, not really helpful. Potentially hit for 8. I think we just take it.
Remember
Yikes.
your training.
Okay. I see how it is. I see. Whoa. Not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. Vigilance is good. We'll never get that down, and it can just auto-exile. I think we can show ourselves out here. I wouldn't mind seeing what we have on top of the library, but if there's removal, we're just dead. No, we do get that turn for sure. They should have taken Toshiro. Well, I guess that wouldn't have given them access to the land either, though. You can successfully double block it. Hashtag finally. Only losing 1, which we would have anyways. Take our turn. Hello, good game. Loving that land. Maybe we should discuss some additional draw for the build. I don't know. Opponent goes first. Our hand looks fine. Some removal. There's that turn 2 ramp we like. And even turn 1 play for the curve. Or the curve. Let's go. Esper is going to be a hard matchup, right? My client's been freezing lots today, so I don't really know. I mean, the skeletal ghost dude's moving the rose, like the... I think we're here. I think I'm here. We've had some definite technical issues. Techniculty? That's what they should call it. You know what I mean? Like, let's just slam those 2 words together because we know that it's complicated and technical and difficult or whatever. Technology and difficulty together as one word. That's my day. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen, ghouls and goblins. HGG is barely here today, but show must go on. The show must go on. Am I mining? Is that why things suck? No. You can see how many times OBS has crashed. All right. So there's guaranteed removal. I don't want to lose my blades. Let's hit for 2. Guarantee there's Walry's Disruption, and I also don't really want to lose the Seeker. I just wish we would have top decked on land. I might play the Panther. That way we still get a treasure. Alright, well they're grabbing 2 life here. And we hit for 1. And we swing for 1. This is probably a bad decision. But what if they don't have a field wipe? And the fact that they used a single target removal spell signifies to me personally that there isn't a wipe in that hand accessible to them. At which point it's just more single target and we need to get through it. I guess. That's my logic anyways. That's an Omega ouchies on the land, I'll tell you what. There's absolutely no way that we get away with it. So we're just going to put it on the charger instead. Because if we +2'd on the blades, yes, that is a lot of damage. But at the same time, yes, they're going to deal with it. And now we've missed out on all of that value, right? So at least this way, you know, they're still going to deal with the blades. And we're getting that additional 2 damage through still. Okay, I mean, Storo and Otherworldly Light. Decent. Down to 4 in hand here. No lands for you. I'm going to throw it on the Painter. If they deal with the Painter, I can replay it. Right? You jerk. I mean, it is dealt with, yeah.
I'm home.
They may even make the 2/2 and just, well, no. I think that would be good. Just the exile. Gain 2 life. Yeah, fantastic.
am almost sad to see you go.
Two-land Fury. Let's go. I guess. I mean, not a great draw for us at all. They're at 6 lands, so definitely a few turns ago we should have drawn a land. Three cards in their hand, gaining access to the hall soon. Oh, wow. You know, getting bullied. We have absolutely nothing here. I'll do it to myself. I ain't scared. I ain't scared. No, it's 0 damage because the hook is the minus effect first. Then it's equal to its power, which is 0. Well, it's actually negative. Maybe we should heal from it, right? Negative damage should be a heal.
Remember your training.
Hallelujah! You found a land. I'd rather lose Toshiro if they do have an answer.
I guess
Gets
that's
through.
that.
I have 19 life, 3 cards in hand, 6 lands in play, so 1 additional land, the hall is active. The secondary march. That hurts. And then a Sunset's Revelry. Hey, but at least we got our land this time. We can swing for 2. Don't see this going well. Unless they just top deck lands and lands and lands and lands and lands. And they're off to a good start, I suppose. That hall has ward 3, so we're gonna need a 5th land here. I don't get it. We do not get it. But we can equip it immediately, right? No attacks. And then if we get that 5th land, we can attack in, pull the hall to defend and remove it. This is giving them turn to refuel, so to speak. Well, the hall cannot block this. Right? That's potentially 10 damage there. Wow, 12 now. Of course, you know, they could deal with it. We get +1 for every spell they cast on top of the Purveyor when it attacks, equal to the number of blood tokens they have. And every time they cast, they create a blood token while it's in play, right? So, potentially really increasing our damage output here, if they don't have an answer. Eight available mana on their end, and it's quite easy at this point because of that mana base to sacrifice the blood, reduce our attack power, and just kind of cycle for themselves. And it's good advantage for a control deck, honestly. But it's not something that we're really super proud of. Just a regular attack to get us started. Because we think they're single target, so let's try to, you know, they have to force between the single target or the removal to Purveyor. They're like, I'm gonna block this 4 damage. They'll lose 1 life, and I take 6 down to 17, that's fine. And I'm okay with it. Another deluge, wow. You say you're okay with it, but are you really? It doesn't sound like you are. have no idea what rank they are because my system, you know, has been crashing all day, and it resets my avatar to a Johnny from Flibble Flip, and it gets rid of their rank. But they definitely are a Mythic player. We're at 226. It's a good match. Hopefully our system doesn't crash anymore. But they've got 6 cards in hand. That's a lot, yeah? Our end step, they're tapped out. Their upkeep to draw. 7 in hand. Literally a full hand with 8 available mana. Wow. There's the exile on everything. Their savior card. Ouch. Alright, so that might be game. That's gonna be really hard to come back from. It applies pressure, but how do they not have an answer with 6 cards in hand, right? There has to be. There absolutely has to be. That is not an effective way to remove it, but it definitely gets the job done. Guaranteed there's more removal. But, you know, if there's not, we attack. They're like, oh, I'm going to block with the Paul, and then we can remove that, get the damage through. He won't give up with this Deluge here. Woof. This is what a control player loves. Right here. I can't even nice them because my emotes have been fried. Right, because that is a fantastic nice. It's like bold with fireworks going off behind it. 12 cards in hand, 26 in library. What do we see to finish us? Is it a Hull Breaker? Is it just the Hull Storm? Hey, we're right back on the Jets here. Don't mind if I do, Hugh. Hit for 3, down to 16. We're nowhere near lethal. More likely for them. Well, no, 25 cards in deck is a lot. 25 turns? If we survive 25 turns, holy... I hate this.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Alright. That's good. That's really, really good.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
We have 11 lands out. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's going to come in handy later. The Field of Ruins are going to dunk on it, though, right? So, actually not coming in handy at all. Definitely deluge it up. Don't stop deluging. Oh my gosh. God bless. It's fun when it works out for you. If you're the control player in this situation, it's like, yes, you can't do anything. I just want to see how they plan to win.
Show them
I
how
honestly
we
don't think they
greet
do.
our enemies.
I mean, with the only one Hull, they're going to need counter magic to protect it, right? Nice. Let's pass turn. There it is. Before they contest it, we're just gonna re-snaggle. You are not going back to your hand, sir. Or madame. I can't really tell. Guess it doesn't matter. Oof. Oof. I can't even nice that. Oof. So they save it. We lose the grass anyways, so, you know, having cast that second one doesn't matter. It's nice to pull the verse out of their hand, I guess. Just ban that freaking crab, yo. Wow. Nice. I mean, that's a great way to finish a match, too. Those 4/4 angels. I like that. We were curious how they're going to do it, and we definitely see that they've got the plan.
Cards, to me.
We have no blockers. Job done either. Typically, I concede, but I like to give a good game before I concede. Can't do that here. Can't give them a good game and then concede. I just look like a quitter. I'm not like giving them a, you know, an honorable surrender. I guess to them it doesn't matter. To them, they're just taking the win, like, in out here. Definitely cast another deluge. I would do that as well. Oh, Lord. This is still a match somehow. Taking 11 damage. That's it. That's it. I'm just going to maybe let it hit us. And that's kind of similar to an honorable surrender. Or we take that one last draw. Let's take the one last draw, because it's nice to see what's down there. Like, what is this card? I can't even make up my mind. I think I'd rather the draw, though. The surrender part was already ruined. Ah. Oh, and I can't even nice. I'll use my special ability, though. I should have kept the card in hand, though, so they thought it was like a crazy good card. But it's actually just my secret ability. There's the defect. We do lose. Holy Toledos. Getting absolutely clowned today, but still being able to showcase the deck fairly well, enough to make me happy. And, you know, it's just one of those videos. Sometimes we gain 500 ranks, sometimes we lose 500 ranks. And, you know, it doesn't take away from the power of the deck, because I do believe that it is there. With that being said, how could we improve the deck? I wouldn't mind some draw, right? A little bit of additional value within the build, I think, would go a long ways. Yes, at Sushi can draw some cards, give us access to a little bit more, but there's only 2 copies of that in here. I definitely think that we could use more. What are your guys' favorite draw engines, or, you know, cards in general right now that we could fit into this Rakdos red and black aggro deck? Let me know, and let's wrap up with some general shenanigans. I don't know what to call this, but you guys, it's Saturday. It is Community Day. I don't know if you're there yet, but we're on Twitch today, probably right now, in fact, playing games, doing a live commentary of the championship that's going on, opening packs, giving out packs, giving out cards. Like, we got some cards to give out, you guys. So come play some matches, win some games, you know, embarrass me, as I know you probably will. Like, you guys seem to come correct. It's like, okay, I don't play much, and then you just perfectly pilot a crazy historic deck that I've never even heard of before, which is pretty cool. So super excited, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, all this support. Maybe become a YouTube member if you don't mind, and have the, you know, financial capabilities to support a content creator like myself. But yeah, just more importantly than all that, though, you guys have a magical day, and we'll see you soon in the next.